What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? This is the student master teacher Chris Cashflow Money Monroe, and I'm right back at you with another real estate video. In this particular call, I'm going to be talking to a seller that needs to sell, not wants to sell, needs to sell. Came in on a PPL, pay per lead. So we paid for this lead. Came in and we finally got a hold of her. We played a little bit of phone tag. Yesterday I tried to call her. She was under the weather, said she had some food poisoning or something going on. But so we wasn't able to talk yesterday. So today we ended up talking, and this is how the call went. Give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share if you care. If you learned anything from this call, let me know and implement it in your strategy, because as you can tell in this call, she's going to be kind of secretive a little bit, letting me know, it's personal reasons, etc. But as you see, as the call goes through, we'll open her up. So do what you do and check it out. Let's go.
Hey Chris, is that you? Damn.
Can you hear me? I don't know. If you don't know who I am by now, I don't know what you've been doing. You been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. You know I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do.
Hello, this is Chris. How can I help?
Hi, Chris. This is Tony.
Hey, how are you today? You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
That's good. That's good. I know you said you had some food poisoning or something. I said, oh, no, that's not good.
No, it was not good.
Well, I'm glad you survived it. So you're still looking to sell the house over on, let's see, Anillo?
Yes.
How much you looking to get for it?
I guess between 175 and 185.
Okay. Well, and what you got going on there?
It's a 3-2. Nothing is wrong with it. I just purchased it in 23. The roof was replaced in 2017. The HVAC and the furnace was 2014. And the hot water tank was 16.
Oh, cool. Sounds like a pretty good house. What made you decide to want to sell it?
Personal reasons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand that happens in life.
Yeah.
And then what kind of timeline are you on? How soon are you looking to close and be done with it?
Within 30 days or less.
30 days. So let's see. So by the end of March?
Yeah, if not sooner.
If not sooner? Well, that's the good thing about working with us. We can actually close at your timeline. So, I mean, in a perfect scenario, I mean, what do you think would be best, like as far as the closing?
I probably could do it in half that time.
Okay. Well, we can definitely see what we can do to help you out. Let me pull your property up. And then the 175 to 185, how'd you come up with that number?
Well, the comps that we ran, it's more than that, but I know with a cash offer, they're not going to come close to what I really want or what I paid for it.
Yeah, when we buy cash, we can't pay retail for them. That's the only catch with it.
Mhm.
And as far as do I need to do any kind of work to the house, or is it pretty much move-in ready?
It's move-in ready. It's just once the pictures come off the wall, you have to touch up the paint right there. But other than that, it's move-in ready. Nothing wrong with the floors, the plumbing, the walls. Everything that you pull up on Zillow is the same minus the furniture.
Oh, okay. Let me go see what they got on Zillow. Okay. Yeah, nice little picture. So no, you put some different furniture in there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So the kitchen still looks the same. Yep.
Mhm.
Floors. Everything looks good there. And so you already found a place to move to and everything?
Mhm.
Well, that's good too. Just want to make sure we don't put anybody out or anything. Because some people are like, oh, I need more time, but you need out of there quickly. So that's especially what we do. Um, let's see. And then the comps, we got them selling around 206.
Mhm.
Sold for 198. I mean, it's pretty tight to be honest with you, for us to get to that number. Um, let's see here. We did get one sold for 237. What is this house? This is
Mhm.
a 3-2. It's got a garage. Yours has a garage as well?
Yes, I do. One car garage
Okay.
and a pool.
So if that sold for that, let's see, if we took the best case scenario, because we would buy it cash and make it easy for you. Are you taking everything, or will you be leaving some things behind?
De- Depending on the movers and if they can without damaging the walls, but there's two office desks, one in the office downstairs and one in the basement right as you go down the stairs. They're pretty heavy and sturdy, so I'm probably will leave those. And
Yeah.
then leaving all the appliances.
Okay, that's fine. And so best case scenario for you, I mean, how would you like to see all this play out?
I mean, get a decent offer, not not lowball me, but a decent offer to walk away, and I'll be okay with that.
Because, I mean, we're pretty close on the numbers, but I'm just trying to make sure. I'm trying to find if there's another comp over there. I see one that was kind of high, but, we don't want to deal in anomalies. We want to get something that's, kind of consistent. You don't live too far from me. You're actually my neighbor.
Uh-huh.
I live on the other side of Howder Shell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could almost walk there. Let's see here. Okay. Is this you don't have a pool, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I see it on the map here. I'm looking like there's like a pool in your backyard. Oh, you got a nice pool. What's the condition of that?
It needs to be clean.
Just a good cleaning.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were buying a house from a lady had a pool. She said she was paying a guy $300 every 2 weeks to come clean it. I said, dang, that's a lot of money to maintain a pool.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Good night. I think I'd rather go to the swimming place, right?
Right. The community center.
Or something.
Mhm.
Okay, so I mean, we're not too far off where you're trying to be, but I think we need to be a little bit lower than where you're asking. To be honest with you, Miss Tony.
Where are you at?
I mean, so we have a couple of options here. I mean, if we buy it cash and just, pretty easy, take it as is, normal and close, in your timeline, we'd probably be closer in the 160s range.
Mhm.
I mean, you think something like that would help you out?
I was hoping, at least 170, 175.
170. Okay.
And when you do, so I understand, like cash offer, that's minus the commissions, minus the closing, the appraisal, all of that is not on me, correct?
Yeah, so good question. So when we buy cash, we take care of the closing costs with title company. There are no real estate commissions or fees like dealing with a realtor. We close in your timeline and we take the property as is. So we offer quick and easy, but the only thing is it's a little bit less on the price. That's the only thing with that.
Mhm.
If you were to list it on the market, you probably could get more, but we just don't know when it would sell and, all the song and dance with that. And it seems like you got a timeline you're trying to meet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the only kind of thing with that. So it's kind of that would be, probably where we would want to be closer to that range as a cash offer.
Now we do have other strategies as well, depending on your situation. Um,
What's
you
the
still
other strategy?
you still owe something on the property, I guess.
Yes, yes.
How much is still owed on it?
Around what I'm asking for.
So you're trying to sell it for what you owe on it?
I was trying to get as close as possible to pay it off
Yeah.
and walk away. Mhm.
I mean, do you need money to actually sell and be able to move and everything, or?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So what's that number? What do you need in your pocket to make this move easy and smooth for you?
I mean, really, I was just going to do the cash offer, and then I do have an offer where they will come closer to what I owe and then give me $10K for closing.
Yeah, so that sounds like something similar where we've done it before for people in the past, where we would give you some cash at closing, take over the house, and we would take over the payments. Is that something they told you, something like that?
No, they would actually meet. We meet at the title company. They pay the payoff for the house and then give me $10K at closing on top of that.
Oh, okay.
And then I did have an offer where they wanted me to, keep it in my name. They take over the payments, but that doesn't make that's not feasible for me.
Oh, so they offered to take over the payments of the loan and basically give you some money at closing. Is that correct?
That was one, and then the other was keep it in my name and they take over the payments and then rent it out.
Yeah, that's a strategy that a lot of people use. We've done it before as well. So it just depends on the scenario. What about that scenario would not work for you?
Well, to keep it in my name and then for me to be able to, when the time comes to get another place in my name, this is going to show up in my name.
Right. Yeah, I see what you mean there. So yeah, that kind of makes it a little more difficult. So you're going to be buying a house here in the next few years again, I guess?
No, I'm never purchasing again, but moving to another place.
I mean, that may be a viable option. I know you said you kind of don't like it, but, to get the most money, like I said, would probably be to list it. The second most, I would guess, would be something like that creative strategy. And when they say leave it in your name, what did they say? Like leave the whole property in your name or just the loan?
The loan.
Yeah. So they call that buying a house subject to the existing financing. We just did one of those in Florissant, as a matter of fact, where a lady and her husband were basically leaving each other. And so they didn't want that big house anymore. So we took it over that way. So that's definitely an option as well. It's just that. So the loan will stay in your name, but the house will be transferred out, right? Hmm. And I guess the 160 price point, what is your thoughts around that? As a cash deal being done with it.
And when we do that, the cash will go to me and then I disperse it to the mortgage company?
Yeah, so the title company actually handles all that. When we agree to a price, we go under an agreement. We send it to title. They open up escrow. Then they're going to get a payoff from the lender. The lender sends that payoff, and when we close, the title company will take those proceeds, pay off the loan and any other liens or encumbrances, anything else going on with the property, and the difference that's left over, they pay to you.
No, okay.
Does that make sense?
So there's some people that are, two companies have not been honest about that because they stated that the title company, if you have a cash offer, that money goes directly to me. whatever I'm selling the house for and our agreement, and then, that's that. I can disperse it to the mortgage company myself, but the check would be in my name.
Yeah, that's the reason why the title company is there, to make sure that everybody's paid off that's supposed to be paid off, and make sure there's a clean title to transfer to the new owners.
Mhm.
So that's kind of how they do that. So I
Mhm.
don't know why they would have told you something different. I guess people lie out here all the time. That's why I try to be straight up and honest with people. You just from the
Mhm.
beginning, because you're going to make whatever the best decision it is for you. And my
Mhm.
thing is to make sure you get what you need to be able to move forward, not just try to make $5 off of it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, and I know that it's probably close to like 206 or 210, somewhere around in there, to pay it off. But
Oh wow. So you would have to bring money to closing to sell it if you sold it for less than that. Is that correct?
yeah, and I don't have it to bring to closing, which was why I was looking for the cash offer. And then when they told me that it goes directly to me and then I disperse the funds to the mortgage company, I thought, oh, okay, then at least I can, pay them and try to walk away with something.
Yeah.
Another company was like, they would take over the loan and then they'll give me $7,800 at the closing, and the other offer was that they would pay off the house and give me $10K at closing.
Yeah, I mean, I almost want to tell you that's a straight lie, because no investor can pay full retail cash and then, do that like that. That's not mathematically making sense. Because
Mhm.
cash costs money, you know what I mean? Even if it is cash, there's a price to being able to access cash like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, they definitely, I don't know why they would say something like that. So yeah, those are basically the two options would be we pay cash, but I wouldn't want you to do that, to have to bring money to closing. That would defeat the whole purpose.
Yeah, because there was a huge mass layoff at my job, and it's been a year that I've still been looking, and nothing is happening, and my field is crazy. So
What
then
kind of
I
work you do?
made arrangements. I have a degree in finance, but I've been in HR for the past 18, 19 years.
Oh wow. Yeah, you've seen it change. AI taking over everything now almost.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is I mean, I would rather find a way to get you some money where you can actually be able to move and do what you need to do and start life over or
I
whatever.
definitely need money because I've been living off of savings and that's depleted. So, I would need something to walk away with to move to where I'm going so I can, turn on the utilities there, get it cleaned out, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It always costs to move, and moving
Yeah,
is one of the top 5 things people don't like to do.
I don't ever want to do it again. But,
'Cause
oh,
so I mean, I'm trying to see here. I mean, and if you were to get some money at closing and leave that loan in place, that wouldn't help you out at all.
I mean, it looks like that's the only option, because from what I understand and just the discussion that you and I have had, the cash loan is not what I thought it would be, like directly to me. And, we pay the mortgage because I set up a plan with them. So if I sell the house, I don't know if they would keep it in place where I would just make the payments to them.
Oh, you're on a payment plan or something, you saying?
Well, HUD had offered to assist, and so they dropped the mortgage down from where it was, but that still doesn't, I mean, it doesn't, it would help if I was working, but it doesn't help me now.
Is that something temporary, like 3 months, or they just dropped it down for the life of the loan?
For 3 months, I would have to pay what we agreed upon, and then they would pay it off, and then they would tack whatever that was onto the end of the loan. And I can still stay here, but I don't have what they need me to have.
Yeah, it's kind of like kicking the can down the road, right? Yeah, I've seen that where they put a silent second on the back of the loan, and it's non-interest bearing, and it's only due to be paid off when the house is sold in the future. But that wouldn't stop anything from us from doing this deal, because we've done those before as well. Because we come across people in pre-foreclosure where, like, I just got a lady's arrears put on the back of her loan. She had like $30,000 in arrears, and I got all that situated with the bank. So I'm pretty good with dealing with the lenders and stuff and making sure, we structure the deal to make sure they're happy, you're happy to be able to move on with life and not worry about the house anymore, and basically get the deal done.
And did she walk away, or do you think that there's some closing money or assistance with moving or whatever?
For sure. Yeah, we always want to set you up in a better situation than when we found you. We wouldn't want you to just have to go out and, figure it out or anything crazy. We want to make sure it's a mutually beneficial win for everybody. So we would definitely find a way to get you something at closing to make sure you can, get moved, get started over. And like I said, we work with your timeline. So I understand this is stressful enough just dealing with all of this.
I am. I've been to the emergency room and dealing with chest pains every day. So I need to get from under this stress as quickly as possible.
Well, I'm more than willing to help you out with this. I mean, it just depends on, if you are ready to make it happen and get a new start, or if it's
Well, if you work on the numbers on the part of taking over the loan, and then what I can walk away with and get back with me, you can shoot me a text or email or whatever and let me know, or call. It doesn't matter.
So for me to know that, what is the monthly payment of the property? The monthly payment?
What the agreement is now for the 3 months. Hang on, let me. Oh. Hang on, let me go to my office. I know I have the posted on my desk.
Because you say that one's just for 3 months, so that's what they call like a trial payment or something like that.
Yeah, $1934.96 is what they need for the next 3 months.
And then what is the regular payment after that trial period is over?
I think it's going to be $2,022 or something like that.
Oh, they took $100 off almost? That's all? They didn't really help you out that much, seem like.
No.
I'm like, $100, did that really move the needle? They should have took about $500 off,
Mhm.
And then that's including the taxes and insurance, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's very tight. And I guess your interest rate is probably whatever it was 2 years ago. Let me see here.
7.25.
7.25. Yeah, they gave you almost like a investor interest rate. That's what kind of rates we get when we get loans. And I mean, for you to move and everything, what do you think you would need?
to be okay, at least 6,500.
And that'll cover your moving expenses and being able to get to your other place and everything.
Get to my other place and get utilities cut on. Turned on.
I mean, we're pretty close. I think we can do something with this. So if I can get this approved with my team here, you'll be ready to move forward with something like this today?
Yeah, depending on, what you come up with, and if I can walk away with something to help me, that's what I'm looking for. That's all I need, and I'll be okay to.
And I guess the next payment is due here in about 9 days, 8 days. Is that right? Or is this month been made already?
It was supposed to be February 1st, and they gave me to the end of the month to get it in.
Okay. So it has to be in here in the next 8 days for it to even qualify for the trial period. So $2,000 there. And we give you some money plus closing costs. Trying to calculate what it would cost us to get in. Give me a second here. I'm gonna check some things here. See if we can get this through, because it's, like I said, it's pretty tight, and that payment is not friendly at all. $2,000 a month. I mean, I'm like, wow, because I don't even know if we can rent it for that much. If we rented it, let's see here. Yeah, they say estimated rent around $1,700. Let me see what I can do here, Tony. I'm gonna see if I can help you.
You can call me back, Chris.
Okay, yeah, I want to help you out either way. If I can do it, if I can buy it or not, I want to see if there's a way we can help you out, because this just makes no sense. I don't want you to lose your house and have to go through all of this. You know what I mean?
I don't either.
Other than that, any other questions for me for now before I let you go?
No, you just, let me know. If you can help, that's great. And if not, then, I don't know. It's just going to go in foreclosure. I just have to walk away because, like I said, I've depleted my savings, and it's just been rough.
Yeah. Okay, let me look into this here, because those are the main options. The only other option I can think of for your situation would be a short sale. Have they said anything about that with the lender? What did they say about
said that would be an option.
Yeah, because I'm thinking either this or that is really the only two options I can see looking at this, but these numbers are so tight and that payment is high, so it's kind of scary to me. And I don't want to be scary. I want to be confident going into any deal, So let me check here, and I'll give you a call back here shortly, okay?
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thanks. You as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So yes, I basically just wanted to remind everybody exactly how the Future Cash Flow Club works, because I've been getting a lot of messages like, what is that about? How does it work? It's basically a group. So you see how I do these live seller calls, things like that. You get to get all the replays for all of those. You actually can get the paperwork, purchase agreements, assignment agreements, cancellation agreements, addendums, all of that stuff that you need if you sign up for the elite package at futurecashflowclub.com. Or if easier, it's probably, you can just go check it out for a free trial. Lots of goodies in there, behind the scenes stuff, actual help with your deals. If you want to communicate, say, hey, I'm stuck on a deal, I need some help, I'm looking for lenders, I'm looking for whatever, I'm a resource for you. So all you have to do is be part of the club. futurecashflowclub.com. Check it out. I don't know what you've been doing. You been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do.